You need to watch this. Seriously, don't scroll away. If you've ever found yourself searching for answers about your constant bloating, or if you've tried every diet under the sun and still feel uncomfortable, this video could be the turning point you've been waiting for. So, grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's dive into something that could change the way you think about your gut health forever. If you're tired of feeling bloated all the time, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with that tight, swollen feeling in their stomachs, sometimes after every meal, sometimes seemingly out of nowhere. Maybe you wake up feeling okay, but by the afternoon your jeans feel 2 sizes too small. Or perhaps you've started avoiding social events, worried that your stomach will act up at the worst possible moment. It's frustrating, it's exhausting, and it can make you feel like you're fighting a losing battle with your own body. Here's the thing, it might not be your diet. You might be eating all the right foods, lean proteins, fresh veggies, whole grains, and still feel like your stomach is sabotaging you. You might have cut out gluten, dairy, sugar, or even tried fasting, but nothing seems to work. If this sounds familiar, there's a hidden culprit you need to know about: SIBO. Let's break it down. Let's talk about SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. It's a condition that's often overlooked, but it could be the missing piece of your digestive puzzle. SIBO happens when bacteria that are supposed to stay in your large intestine start multiplying in your small intestine instead. This isn't just a minor inconvenience, it can wreak havoc on your digestion, your energy levels, and even your mood. Now, SIBO might sound like a complicated medical term, but it's actually pretty simple. Imagine your small intestine as a quiet neighborhood. Normally, only a few friendly neighbors, good bacteria, live there. But with SIBO, it's like a rowdy crowd has moved in, throwing parties at all hours and making a mess of the place. These bacteria are in the wrong place and they're causing trouble. Every time you eat, these bacteria get to work. They feast on the food you've just eaten, especially carbohydrates and certain fibers. As they break down your food, they produce gases like hydrogen and methane. These gases build up in your small intestine, leading to that familiar feeling of bloating, pressure, and sometimes even pain. It's like your gut is inflating a balloon inside you, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. These bacteria throw a party every time you eat, feasting on your food and producing gas. But it's not just about the gas. The byproducts of this bacterial feast can irritate your gut lining, slow down your digestion, and even interfere with how your body absorbs nutrients. That means you could be eating a healthy diet and still not getting the vitamins and minerals your body needs to thrive. That's what leads to bloating, cramping, and sometimes even embarrassing gas. You might notice your stomach making strange noises, or you might feel sharp pains that come and go. For some people, SIBO can also cause diarrhea, constipation, or a mix of both. It's unpredictable, and it can make everyday life feel like a minefield. And here's the wild part. No matter how healthy you eat, if you've got SIBO, that bloat just won't quit. You could be eating salads, grilled chicken, and quinoa, but still feel like you've swallowed a balloon. It's not your fault, and it's not a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's just that the bacteria in your small intestine are out of balance, and they're calling the shots. SIBO doesn't discriminate. It can affect anyone: men, women, young, old, athletes, office workers, even people who've always considered themselves healthy. Sometimes it's triggered by a bout of food poisoning, a course of antibiotics, or even just stress. Other times, it's linked to underlying conditions like IBS, diabetes, or thyroid issues. The point is, if you're struggling with unexplained bloating, SIBO is something you need to consider. So, how do you know if you might have SIBO? The symptoms can be sneaky. Besides bloating and gas, you might notice fatigue, brain fog, or even skin issues like acne or eczema. Some people lose weight without trying, while others gain weight and can't figure out why. You might feel hungry all the time, or you might lose your appetite completely. The symptoms can come and go, making it hard to pin down what's really going on. If you've been to doctor after doctor, tried elimination diets, or spent hours researching online without finding relief, it's time to look deeper. SIBO is often missed because its symptoms overlap with so many other digestive issues. But the good news is, once you identify it, you can start taking steps to heal. The first step: talk to your doctor and get it checked out. There are specific breath tests that can help diagnose SIBO, and your doctor can guide you through the process. Don't be afraid to advocate for yourself. If you suspect SIBO, ask about it directly. The sooner you get a diagnosis, the sooner you can start feeling better. Treatment for SIBO usually involves a combination of targeted antibiotics or herbal antimicrobials, dietary changes, and sometimes probiotics. Your doctor might recommend a special diet called the low FODMAP diet, which reduces the types of carbohydrates that feed those troublesome bacteria. You might also need to address any underlying issues like slow gut motility or nutrient deficiencies to prevent SIBO from coming back. Healing from SIBO isn't always a quick fix, but it is possible. With the right support and a personalized plan, you can get your gut back on track and start enjoying food and life again. Imagine waking up with a flat stomach, feeling energized, and not having to worry about what every meal will do to your body. That's the freedom that comes from understanding and treating SIBO. Don't let mystery bloating rule your life. Know the SIBO secrets. Take control of your health, ask the right questions, and don't settle for feeling less than your best. Your gut is the foundation of your well-being, and you deserve to feel comfortable in your own skin. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. There's hope, there are answers, and there's a path forward. So keep learning, keep asking, and keep believing that relief is possible.